What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. You know the vibe. I'm here with the have and have nots review from last night. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment. Everybody be sure to share. You know the regular stuff. So listen, let's just get into it. Tyler picked up where it left off last week, y'all. David had been closed that door and had his, oh Lord, he panicking like, oh Lord, what did I just see, Lord? Like, oh Jesus. And so he going downstairs because he don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Part of me, part of me just felt like he should have just left the house. But that's just me. But then Madison and Jeffrey, Madison get off Jeffrey and Jeffrey panicking like, oh my God, my dad just seen me getting some. Like, oh my God, he just throwing too much. Just throwing too much. Jeffrey, and so Madison's, he talking about, oh, I got to go. I got to get out of here. This is weird. And so in the midst of Jeffrey doing all that unnecessary panicking, etc., Madison was just like, you got to, stop being ashamed of being gay. Like, you gay. Like, it is what it is. Like, it ain't no biggie. And so Jeffrey was like, I know, just they doing too much. So Madison was just like, you wouldn't be so embarrassed or ashamed if your dad would have caught you in here with a woman. And you know what I'm saying? That is a good point. I ain't gonna get into it, but it was a good point. And so, Jeffrey calmed down and Jeffrey became a city girl, y'all. But Jeffrey laid back on that bed. He pulled that cover up and said, so I'm not gonna see you later for dinner. And Madison was like, dinner? Like, I got to work. Come to the hospital. We can eat in the cafeteria together. And old city girl Jeffriana, she gonna say, well, no, I deserve a dinner because I was good, and I deserve you to take me out on a dinner because I was good. And I'm just sitting there like, what in the hell is Jeff? I was mild blown. So I don't even know if Madison agreed to it or not, but it was just so funny when I seen Jeffriana turn to a city girl. I'm talking about he just sat back and pulled the cover up over his little titty, talking about some, I deserve a dinner because I was good. And I'm just saying, oh Lord, but Jeffrey city girl, boy, Lord have mercy. But I ain't even trying to spend too much time on that. So, like I say, I don't even know if Madison said yes or not. So Madison leaves, and of course David, like, bruh, I'm sorry. Look, I get it. If I'm uncomfortable in my own home, I'ma leave. And I know that don't sound like the best thing to do, but given these circumstances, you just caught your son, doing what he do. That's uncomfortable. Just leave or at least go to your room. So that way when Madison leave, you ain't got to see him. I mean, maybe it's just me. But what a man named David downstairs, and he pacing and he hears Madison come down and he run over to the sofa and, like he opened up a book and start flipping pages, and he go tell me something.
Madison, I did not know you were here.
Bro, come on now. You just go to your bedroom. It's so many other places David could have went until the boy left. I just don't understand. And so Madison was just like, yeah, I'm here, I'm leaving. Then he asked about his back, and he was like, I can check it for you if you want. They were like,
oh, no, that won't be this and that.
He was like, you ain't finna put them dick beaters on me. Hey, boy, I ain't never seen David say no so fast in my life. I was just like, they was like, you ain't put them dick beaters on me. Oh my. Asked Madison, is he finna leave? And Madison just standing there talking about something, I just want to make you feel uncomfortable. And so Madison, he ends up leaving. Then, oh my God, Jeffriana come downstairs And he acting like he the parent. He gonna come down there and say, Dad, do you want to talk about it? Talk about what? I mean, talk about what? I mean, what David gonna say? Like, I don't know. And so David was just like, David said, listen, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to envision. Just respect my gangster. I respect yours, and that was that. So that was pretty much that scene, man. It was very entertaining, man. I was dying laughing throughout the scene, man. It was very funny. So anyway, moving on. Celine shows up over to Veronica house. Quick scene, Veronica being typical Veronica. She makes Celine pour herself and Veronica a drink, because that's the only way she was gonna get a drink, because Veronica ain't serving Celine no drink. We high class over here. We don't do that. No, we don't do that. So Veronica pretty much lay out the plan, like, look, I want to take the criers, Jim and Katheryn, for all they worth, all they got. And I want to use you, sue them for back pay, child support, defamation of character, pretty much anything and everything you think of, right? And so Celine is hesitant because she just like, she don't know, she don't trust Veronica. Her motives aren't necessarily in Celine's best interest. And Veronica was just like, how dumb not gonna take this type of situation? Like, I'm trying to put money in your pocket and ruin somebody. I'm like, what? And I'm looking at Celine like, yeah, you tripping. Like, go ahead and get that money and stop playing now. That's how I'm looking at Celine. Like, she was just doing too much. So that's pretty much what happened in that scene. Then, nothing spectacular other than Veronica is plotting against the criers, more so Jim, but she said she want to make both of them broke. Which is going to be interesting when she finds out about Hannah being power of attorney and Jim being broke. So it's going to be very interesting. We'll see how it turns out. So anyways, moving on, we at Charles' house. He's Charles until he take the over from me. I ain't doing that long title no more. We at Charles' house, and Landon and Oliver, they get into a little kitty argument. I ain't gonna even much go into it because it was pointless to me. And but Charles invited the Attorney General over. I'm thinking Charles about to, flex on him, show some muscle, like, hey, I know you was behind getting my baby exposed, and that's why Candy ain't here right now, but we gonna take care of you. No, Charles playing the long game. He playing the cool long game. He just basically called him over there. He made that man drive or catch a plane or whatever from DC to Savannah, Georgia, just to tell him that he gonna replace him as Attorney General. And that was pretty much it. Like, I was just like, Tyler, you really wanting to put Charles in this episode because you could have kept that. You could have kept that. So it really wasn't that much for me. So anyway, moving on, Hannah finally goes to visit Katheryn in jail, and that damn Wyatt is putting a charm on y'all. Well, Wyatt is smarter than I actually gave him credit for. I just thought the boy was dumb and ignorant and just spoiled, privileged little white boy. But when the DA told him he don't have immunity for shooting his parents, etc., Wyatt said, I gotta come up with another plan. Wyatt trying to get up. Hannah came and Wyatt said, Hannah, I need you to pray for me. That was not me, Hannah. That was the stuff. I messed around and got a hold to some bad stuff. It was so funny when he said he got a hold to some bad stuff because Hannah's response was, no, why all of it is bad. She didn't win. And me personally, I don't know what it is about Hannah, but Hannah was just like, I'm gonna pray for you, Wyatt. I have been praying for you. Man, look here, dog. I ain't listen. The Lord's still a work in progress over here because I do not possess that type of Jesus. I ain't wasting my prayers on nobody like that. No, my prayers is for myself as well as, those who actually genuinely need my prayer, family, friends, and even a few strangers I come into, I feel like may need it. But Wyatt, man, I wish I would sit down and say, Lord, I come to you. I need you to rescue and remove those demons from Brother Wyatt. I wish, Hannah, don't you do that. Don't do that. So anyways, after we get that scene over with, Hannah goes sit down, talk with Katheryn, and Katheryn pretty much laid out on the table that, hey, I need you to be my power of attorney, to keep me from losing all my assets, from getting sued, etc., etc. And of course, Hannah getting on my damn nerves at first, asking unnecessary questions like, oh, why? You ain't got nobody else? Wait a minute. You ain't even start your first, you ain't got no job. You need some money in any kind of way you can get it. And so, for me, it was so funny because Katheryn was like, Hannah, Jim has nothing. He have to come to you for everything. Don't you want this type of revenge? And at first she was just like, no. But see, it's what I'm saying with Hannah, man. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. Not saying that Jim iron, but you know, an eye for an eye, two for a two, leg for a leg. You owe Jim. Jim had you believe that your child was shot. Not to mention, he told you to your face that he's responsible for killing your grandchild. It's just too much, Hannah. Just accept it and move on. So anyways, then Katheryn tells Hannah basically like, look, you need to tell Candace to get Jim back the money because he have nothing. And if she doesn't, he's going to continue to come in after Benny. That kind of made me look at Katheryn a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I wanted Katheryn's response to that to be something different. And let me tell you a reason why. It's because if Jim don't have nothing, even if he gets this $8 million back, I'm confused. Because you previously stated that for any monetary, usage or whatever, Jim would have to come to Hannah and ask and get permission to receive funds. So what's the purpose of giving him the money back if Hannah gonna be over it? Like, I don't understand. But I wish Katheryn would have responded and just said something like, I'll take care of Jim. I'll make sure he doesn't hurt Benny again. Because truthfully, Katheryn can do it because she has the capital to make sure that Jim behaved. But she didn't respond the way I wanted her to, and so it was a little aggravating for myself. So then, we get a scene with Candace, Benny, and Mitch. Candace on the phone with the bank. She gonna go to the bank and transfer the money. Then Hannah calls Benny and asks Benny like, hey, make sure she go to the bank and get them people their money back. We ain't got time for this. And of course Benny don't want to get the money back, which I don't blame Benny, especially given everything that happened to the family because of that Jim Cryer. And then she just had to tell Benny that she gonna be Katheryn's power of attorney. She gonna be in control of all the assets. And he tells Candace. And, then he goes to the restroom before they leave, and Mitch was just like, don't get the money back. And of course, we should have known then that Candace was planning something. Because Mitch told her, what if I can assure you that, Jim doesn't bother Benny or yourself or your family anymore. I'm on my own. So then, fast forwarded, they get to the bank. Candace gives Benny $1 million, transfer Jim $8.35, and she gonna keep the rest for herself now. And she went about it smart because she made sure that they wanted a joint account, with Hannah. So, because Benny old mama's boy. So I was happy about that. But finally, and definitely not last, David pays Jim a visit in the hospital. Jim can tell there's something wrong with old David Pooh. Jim asked David what's wrong, and David was gonna go on to myself, I'm just worried about you, etc., etc. And then David comes out, he like, man,
Jim, I don't mind Jeffrey being gay, but I just didn't think I was ever gonna see it.
And Jim's sitting in the bed, look at this smirk on his face, like, I know good and well he ain't about to tell me what I think he finna tell me. And so then David proceeded to tell Jim,
I walked in on him having sex with Jim, and I just wasn't ready for it. And,
you know, all in all, I really wanted Jim to clown, make a joke or whatever the case is, but he kind of, said a little something, but it wasn't funny. Like, this was Jim chance to get on my good side. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So anyways, in the midst of all that going on, Veronica walks in and she serves Jim with the lawsuit papers. And, Veronica, now one thing I don't like about my Lady V character is Tyler be trying to make my girl like a hoe. I ain't with that. Because Veronica came up in there, of course Jim called her the B word. And then Veronica, called him little penis. And told David that, Jim got a mark above whatever the case is. And, her and Jim done hooked up on several occasions, etc., etc. Then she leaves. And then Jim asked David, he was like, David is not true, don't believe him. David said, I do. And then David also goes as far as to say, but Jim, I have a confession of my own. I slept with Katheryn on your wedding night. And I'm just like, this Tyler, this is not if loving you is wrong. Pump your brakes, player. That's why that mess getting canceled now. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this show, for the haves and have-nots. If y'all got any comments, let me know in the comment section below. Until next week, I'm going to holler at y'all. Be blessed. Peace.